In this video, I will prove Muhammad spoke for Satan, not for God. The Qur'an says in chapter 81, verse 25,
وَمَا هُوَ بِقَوْلِ شَيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ,
which means, and it, meaning the Qur'an, is not the word of the outcast Satan. Now, why does the author of the Qur'an seem so defensive here? Why was it necessary to make such a statement? Was Muhammad accused of being inspired by Satan? Well, this is where I introduce you to this demon, whom you see depicted here. If you read the Islamic commentaries on the Qur'an, in particular for chapter 81 verse 25, chapter 59 verse 16, and chapter 22 verse 52, you will see this is the demon who tricked Muhammad into thinking he was receiving divine revelation from God, while in reality he was under the control of Satan. This demon is known as Al-Abyad, or the White One. The famous Islamic commentary on the Qur'an, Tafsir al-Qurtubi, says regarding chapter 22 verse 52, quote,
قال ابن عباس إن شيطانا يقال له الأبيض كان قد أتى رسول الله في صورة جبريل عليه السلام وألقى في قراءة النبي تلك الغرانيق العلا وإن شفاعتهن لترتجى,
which means Ibn Abbas said a Satan named Al-Abyad, or the White One, came to the Messenger of Allah, meaning Muhammad, in the form of Gabriel and cast into his recitation, meaning his Qur'an recitation, quote, indeed they are the high Gharaniq, and indeed their intercession is to be hoped for. For those of you who don't know, the Gharaniq were false gods that the pagans of Arabia worshipped. So we see here that Muhammad was deceived into reciting the words of Satan, because this demon known as Al-Abyad would appear to him in the form of the angel Gabriel, thus proving Muhammad was not able to distinguish between demonic revelations from Satan and divine revelations from God. And notice, this narration was provided by Ibn Abbas, one of Muhammad's closest companions, proving that the narration of this incident was in circulation amongst the earliest Muslims. And if you investigate about this particular jinn, or demon, you will find he's often associated with a certain day of the week. Various sources identify Al-Abyad with Monday. Sometimes he is identified as the Lord of Monday, and also as one of the 7 kings of the jinn demons associated with Monday. Now, why do you think this identification is so important? Well, what day of the week do you think Muhammad received the first revelation of the Qur'an? For the answer, I turn you to this award-winning biography of Muhammad called The Sealed Nectar, which informs us on page 68 that it was on a Monday. I think you now get the point. Dear Muslims, in this short video, I've proven that your Prophet Muhammad mistook Satan's words for God's words. Therefore, I have proven that Muhammad was under the control of Satan. And because in this incident, Muhammad's Qur'an revelation was successfully infiltrated by Satan, you, therefore, the Muslims, cannot trust Muhammad's Qur'an revelation at all other times.